So for the month of January, I really haven't been taking on any custom orders. Not only did I need a break after that crazy holiday season, I really wanted to take some time to get caught up on all the paperwork and behind the scenes things that happens with a small business. But then I had one of my former high school teachers reach out to me because she's retiring after over 30 years of teaching, and today is her last day of work. And guess what she wanted to bring with her for her last day of work to share with her coworker? A Baked by the Lake cookie cake. So there's no way I could have said no to that. So I had to dig deep in my memory bin and pull out my very vintage Bronco hoodie. I think I got this hoodie in 99 or 2000, which seriously feels like just a few years ago, maybe a little bit longer than that, but not plus 25 years. But it felt like the perfect thing to wear while I decorated this cake for Mrs. Martin's last day of work. I don't know if it's just me, but for some reason, I know I'm an adult woman now and I could probably address these people by their first names. However, anybody that was any sort of authority figure or an adult figure in my life when I was young, I still want to call them by their abbreviations. Even some of my friends' parents, I'm still like just not comfortable calling them by their first names. Anyway, that's a me thing. Let's get back to the cookie cake. So she requested happy last day on the cake. She wanted it decorated in Bronco colors, which is purple and white. So I used a modeling chocolate for the letterings, and I used my little letter molds, which I talk about all the time. I used my Anne Clark food coloring to get that beautiful Bronco purple. So after I decorated the border with rosettes in purple and white, I felt like there was just too much white space in the middle. So I added a few purple sprinkles just to balance it out. And then one final finishing touch, I knew I wanted to add some edible glitter to this cookie cake just to give it a little bit of sparkle and shine. Now, I wasn't lucky enough to have Mrs. Martin as a teacher full-time when I was in high school. She only came into one of my classes one time to substitute, and she made such a positive impact on me in such a short period of time that it's something that's really stuck with me and I'll never forget. And I'm sure she made that same impact with many students and colleagues over her 30 plus years of teaching. So needless to say, it was quite the honor to be able to make this cake for her special last day of work. Here's a little close-up look of the cake all finished. This is my 9x13 slab cookie cake. It feeds 16 plus people, so it's a nice size for a larger group. And for this style of cake, I really like to package it up in my clear dome containers because then you can see this beautiful cake from all angles of the packaging. Sending a huge congratulations to the retiree. May you enjoy every minute of your retirement. And for everybody watching, if you have any questions, comments, please drop them below or send me a message. And if not, I'll see you next time. Go Broncos!